Today's topic for discussion is a description of specific plant, that is Caesalpinia pulcherima. This plant is the member of family Caesalpiniaceae. It is a shrub plant. It grows up to 3 to 4 meters tall and it is commonly called as peacock flower tree. The flowers are very beautiful and it is cultivated as an ornamental plant for its flowers. Let us see how is the habit. It is a wide-spreading, fast-growing shrub. It is very common in tropical as well as subtropical regions, and it is a semi-evergreen plant as shown in the photograph. Next, this is the twig of Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpiniaceae. Next slide. Let us see how is the stem of Caesalpinia pulcherima. Stem is solid, it is branched, woody below and green at the end of the branches. It is hard and spiny. Spines are present on the stem. And all these characteristic features are specific for Caesalpinia pulcherima. Let us see how is the leaf. The leaf, it is bipinnate compound leaf. Bipinnate compound leaf, and it bears 3 to 10 pairs of pinnae, and each with 6 to 12 pairs of leaflets. Leaflets are long, green, and apex of the leaflet is that is blunt, and the leaf is having a stalk-like structure. Hence, the leaf is described as petiolate leaf. Stipule is present. Hence, the leaf is stipulate. What is compound leaf? Compound leaf consists of pedicel, rachis and leaflets. But in bipinnate compound leaf, the main rachis is branched, which produces secondary rachis in pairs, and the leaflets are originated from both the sides of the secondary rachis. The leaflets on secondary rachis are even in number, hence it is peripinnate. It is a bipinnate compound leaf, but arrangement of the leaflet is peripinnate because there are even number of leaflets are present. Okay, let us see next slide. This is inflorescence in Caesalpinia pulcherima. How is the inflorescence of Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpiniaceae? It is terminal racemose or axillary racemose. What is racemose type of inflorescence? The main shoot, in this case, the main shoot of flowering shows indefinite growth, and the mature flowers present at the basal region and younger buds produced at the top of the axis. The stalk of the flowers may have equal length and the tip of stem grows continuously and produce many flowers. Such type of arrangement of the flowers on the floral axis is described as racemose type of inflorescence. Okay, the photograph shown here, it is the inflorescence of Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpiniaceae. Next, let us see the flower. Flower is pentamerous. Penta means 5. There are 5 petals. And it is bisexual flower. Bi means 2. That means in the flower, Androsium as well as Gynoecium are present. Androsium, it is the male part of the flower. Gynoecium, it is the female part of the flower. Androsium consists of stamens and Gynoecium consists of ovary style and stigma. Okay, and the flower is when in the flower both Gynoecium and Androsium both are present, then at that time the flower is described as bisexual flower. Okay. Color of the flower, yellowish, yellow, orange or red colored flowers are present. And to the flower stalk is present, hence it is described as, in taxonomic language, it is described as pedicellate. The stalk of the flower is known as pedicel. If the pedicel is present, then it is described as pedicellate flower. Bract is present, hence the bracteate flower. Bract means small leafy structure occurs at the base of the flower, that is known as bract, and bract is present in this and the flower is bracteate flower. And bract is caducous. Cadcus bract means what? Cadcus bract means it can easily detach or shed off an early stage. Such bract, it is described as cadcus. Okay, and bracteoles absent. Next. This is the calyx of Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpinaceae. Okay, and the number of sepals, calyx consists of sepals. And sepals, these are the units of calyx. All the sepals together known as calyx. Okay, and there are in Caesalpinia pulcherima there are 5 sepals. Okay, sepals are they looks like petals. They are colored on petaloid. Such the sepals, when they resemble the petals, they are described as petaloid. Okay, and the color of the sepal is generally, in many plants, color of the sepal is green in color, but in this case the sepals are pink colored. Hence it is described as petaloid. They are very attractive and beautiful pink color. And imbricate aestivation is imbricate. What is aestivation? Arrangement of the sepals in the flower, that is described as aestivation. How is the aestivation? Aestivation of sepals or the aestivation is aestivation of calyx is imbricate aestivation. What is imbricate aestivation? It is a type of twisted aestivation found in Corolla. The overlapping of petals is in 1:3 manner. Okay, if the flower is having 5 petals, then such type of arrangement is there, 1:3. Okay, in a flower, let us see how is the arrangement. In a flower, the sepals or petals are arranged in such a way that both the edges of one petal are outside, petal or sepal are outside of the all others, and edge of another one petal is inside of all others, and remaining all petals may have one edge outside and other edge inside. Such type of arrangement of the petals or sepals is described as imbricate aestivation. Okay. Next. This is the corolla. Corolla consists of petals. There are 5 petals in the flower of Caesalpinia pulcherima. Corolla is the colored attractive part of the flower, and there are 5 petals. All the petals together known as corolla. And each petal is having a claw like clawed. Petals are clawed because it has a stalk-like structure. A separate stalk-like structure is there. And these petals are sub-equal. They are not in equal size. Okay. And one petal is very different than other 4. There are total 5 petals, but one petal is totally different. And that is also described as the odd petal, or it is the petal smaller with more developed claw. Okay. And aestivation is imbricate. Just I described you, aestivation is imbricate. Aestivation occurs in corolla. Next. This is the Androsium of the Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpinaceae. There are 10 stamens. Total stamens in the flower are 10 in number. They are arranged in 2 orals, and the arrangement of how the stamens are arranged, one longer and another short, like this. They are alternately arranged. Arrangement of the long and short stamen is alternate to each other. Okay. Filaments are dark pink color. What is filament? Stalk of the anther, that is known as filament, that is dark pink colored. Anther is present. Anther is a lobe, it is a lobe in which the pollen grains are produced, and anther is dorsifixed. That means the dorsal side of the anther is attached to the filament. Okay, filament, it is the stalk of the anther. Okay. And anther is diathecous. Di means two-celled. Okay. And it is introrse. Anther is introrse. What is the meaning of introrse? That means the anther lobe at maturity opening towards the center of the flower, releasing pollen grains toward the center of the flower. Okay. Such anther lobe, that is described as introrse. Okay. How is the dehiscence of the anther? Longitudinal dehiscence is present in Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpinaceae. Okay. Let us see. Next, these are the stamens. Total 10 stamens, 5 long and 5 short. And the filaments are dark red, pink, beautiful pink colored stamens, and dark brown colored anthers are there, which are present at the top of the top of each filament. Okay. Next, this is the gynosium of the Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpinaceae. Gynosium consists of ovary, style and stigma. Ovary is compressed. Compressed ovary means what? It is flattened, flat shape, flattened ovary, and it is glabrous. Glabrous means smooth or free from hair-like structures. That means glabrous. And its style is very long, filiform, or style is long pink colored. At the top, stigma is there, which is very small in size. It is hairy, somewhat hairy. In the ovary, if you take the section of ovary, there are only one carpel is there. Hence, the ovary is described as monocarpellary. Mono means one. Monocarpellary ovary. And ovary is superior. Why it is called superior? Because all the floral units like Calyx, Corolla, Androsium, they are originated from the base of the ovary. Hence, the ovary is described as superior. Okay. Ovules 2 to 10. Okay. And placentation is marginal. What is placentation? Attachment of the ovules to the ovary wall. That is known as placentation. And all the ovules, they are attached to the margin of the pod, and hence it is marginal placentation. Next. This is the fruit of Caesalpinia pulcherima, family Caesalpinaceae. And fruit, it is a pod and it is flat, dehiscent or indehiscent. Okay. Next. Thank you very much. Save trees, save earth.